It's RNIB and Soundcheque. This is Nicki Bannerman, and I am talking to the founder of music company Soundcheque, Laura Westcott, and the UK's leading sight loss charity, RNIB, with Leo Visconti. And you have created a unique concert called Sound for Sight. Can you please tell us a bit more about it?
Yes, absolutely. I created the idea last year when a friend of mine was going blind with a condition called retinitis pigmentosa. And I wanted to raise awareness of the condition. And so in doing so, I spent a week wearing sight loss simulators. And at the end of it, on World Sight Day, I gathered friends to the Tabernacle in Notting Hill and put on a concert where the performers performed to the audience wearing the sight loss simulators that I was wearing throughout the week. And they all performed one song each, and it was from every single genre that you imaginable, from opera to hip hop to beatboxing, and Jeremy Vine was the host, and it was a fantastic night. So we decided to do it again.
So you can hear the music without seeing the performers. Will there be a big reveal at the end?
Well, that's to find out.
Oh, keep it secret. So what's the lineup of the main acts performing? Who's headlining?
Well, every single day we've got other artists being added to the bill, but so far we've got Markus from Westlife, we've got Drew McConnell from Babyshambles, which I don't think the two of those have ever performed in the same room before, and then we've got opera singers. We have actually got a signing from Warner, which actually hasn't been announced yet. So one of our artists is will be shooting to stardom as they're on the stage. It will be very exciting.
I'm really looking forward to hearing Izzy Bizu.
Why is that?
Well, I've checked them all out, and Izzy Bizu has an amazing voice, and she was just a great performer, so I'm really looking forward to seeing her.
And is Denise Leigh performing?
Yeah, absolutely. I spoke to Denise yesterday. She's really excited. She's just moved house, so she's in a flap about how to find her music. She was just trying to figure out what song she's going to perform. Last year, she had the privilege of singing alongside Bryn Terfel. This year, she's excited about singing with Paul Potts. Her husband is a blind pianist, and he's going to be accompanying Paul, I think, on piano. It's just going to be a really fantastic event, and Denise is just really, really excited to be involved.
And you have Lenny, Izzy Bizu that you've mentioned, and Carrie Haber.
Carrie, I'm really excited about this. Carrie, I discovered at a Time Out Rising Stars gig only a couple of months ago in Camden. Cried my eyes out, hair stood on the back of my neck. Had to have her, so I got in touch with her instantly, and she's going to blow everyone away. I can tell you that now.
You're a bit of an A&R girl as well then. Are you out at the gigs every night?
I am. I used to review a few concerts for the Times, so I love getting in the mosh pit, getting amongst it, and having a jump about and finding really good talent.
And I hear there are some exciting VIPs maybe attending. I understand the UK's most successful visually impaired trader, Ashish Goyal, is now an ambassador for you.
Oh, I'm really excited about this. So last year when I was doing my blind challenge, he was my mentor, and he's become a really good friend as well. So when we were thinking about who we should anoint as a ambassador for Sound for Sight, he was clearly my first choice. He's a real positive ball of energy. He loves live music, and he's got a great sense of humour, and he's just my rock during the whole stressful times of managing something like this. And he's just a joy to be around, and I really admire him.
He's a friend of the RNIBs as well, so we have a relationship with Ashish. Now, he's a great example that sight loss doesn't have to be a barrier to being as successful as he is. So not only is he the first trader, but he's one of the most successful traders in the world. So he hasn't let sight loss actually be that barrier. So he's somebody we look up to very much.
We're also going to be launching the Ashish Bursary Fund hopefully next year, which will be divided towards young musicians that have sight loss, or more to be revealed at a later date. But it's quite exciting, and I think we're going to be changing a lot of lives through Ashish, becoming our ambassador.
How does your partnership with Soundcheque hope to benefit RNIB on World Sight Day?
Well, so far it's proven to be a very exciting partnership. We were looking for something that would help raise awareness of World Sight Day. Not only is it going to raise some money for the work of RNIB, but it's going to raise a huge amount of awareness as well.
How much are you hoping to raise?
Well, if ticket sales the way we are hoping, and some amazing auction prizes, one auction prize that Soundcheque have managed to secure.
20th Century Fox have very, very kindly donated their private screening room which holds, I think it's 50 people, for us to auction off at the event, and then the winner can choose whatever 20th Century Fox film they want to screen with all their friends.
So is the bidding only open if you come to the concert?
You must come to the concert and you can bid. Yes, exactly.
Now, Laura's got a big fundraising stunt planned, haven't you, Laura?
So I was toying with the idea of trying to lead a blind parade this year, leading up to the concert. But logistically, that probably wouldn't have made much sense to actually pull together in such a short space of time now. And I didn't want to do it on my own. So I've decided that I would do something else that, could potentially raise money for the charity. And I've decided to do a wing walk, which is being attached to the top of a high-speed aeroplane. And I'm going to be doing it with my friend Yvette. And Yvette's the reason I created Sound for Sight last year. She's my friend that has retinitis pigmentosa, who's a DJ and one of the bravest, most positive people I know.
In fact, you're encouraging people to link into your page and do extraordinary things.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I really don't like being the centre of attention, which may sound quite odd considering some of the stuff I do, but I don't want it to be about me. I want it to be about everybody clubbing together and doing something that they're either afraid of, or they're trying to give up, or they're trying to do. It can be a marathon or something that people normally do for fundraising, but I'm kind of encouraging people to be extraordinary and link to the page and just raise as much money for RNIB as humanly possible.
So what will any of these funds help towards?
Well, primarily we're going to use the funds for a music advisory service. So we have we use music as a way of therapy with children and young adults and musicians who are living with sight loss. So we hope to channel most of the funds towards that. It's all about music at the end of the day. That's why this event is so unique. Sound for Sight will actually offer the attendees a unique opportunity to actually use their other senses. We're asking you to really get into, and sorry to coin the old phrase, but really look into, it's all about the music. And that's what our service does as well.
Where can we find out more information about the gala concert?
You can visit the soundforsight.com website, or you can go see tickets and enter Sound for Sight.
rnib.org.uk/sound-sight. Go on there and it'll have all the information that you need as well.